Okay, there you go. Sorry, I was pouring PJ a glass of wine. We are now live. Oh,
Scoot back up.
yes. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Sound and video is good. Good. I think this camera is a little crooked. You know, I think they're all a little crooked. But that's okay.
And they're a little high.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you know what? You're right. That was better. That is better. Okay. So here we go. Okay, I feel like we're good. Hi everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday night. Well, it's Sunday night here. Why don't we go ahead and say hi to everyone who is on here. So hi Clinton and Lane and Sapna and Michelle and Errol and Tom and Lori and Nathan. And I already said Tom. Perfect. Devante. Hello. And Daniel and Freddie. Guys, welcome to Vino Vent.
Hello, everybody.
How is everyone doing today? Hi, Derek. Jonas and Tony and Sean and Frank and Bill and Jake. Hello from the Philippines.
Hello from Cali.
Excuse me. Hi from Michael and Jody. Hi, guys.
Greetings from the Netherlands. We love the Netherlands.
We do. We do.
Hello, Tristan. Okay, so cheers to you guys.
Yes.
Welcome to Vino Vent. We are here for another week. We posted a vlog earlier today on YouTube and Instagram. So if you haven't checked those out, you should check them out. But yeah, cheers. We made it through another week.
We did. So whether you are drinking wine or soda or tea or water or maybe some kombucha, cheers.
I'm gonna smash it. China and Arizona. What a little crappy thing.
Yeah, that's a weird question to ask over on Instagram. Naughty, shame, awful. Okay. Excuse me. Spencer over on YouTube said, what wine are you guys enjoying? So Spencer.
Not a good one.
What? Did you brush your teeth?
No.
I brushed mine.
It's just a black box Chardonnay.
Yeah. It's just a black box tonight.
Kansas City, West Virginia, Russia, Washington State, Costa Rica.
Wow.
All over the place.
Someone asked, Nathan over on YouTube said, how hot is Tennessee? Washington is in the high 70s, low 80s on the west side.
How nice is that?
I know.
It wasn't as hot today, but it's been in the 90s the last couple of weeks. Minnesota over on TikTok.
Like right now it's 84 degrees.
Nashville, North Carolina, Japan, Austin, Columbia, Los Angeles, Indiana, Gadsden, Alabama. Do you still drink Seven Moons? I still love Seven Moons. We haven't bought it in a while. Thomas kind of switched over to white wine, and we drink Seven Moons red wines. So I still really like it. To me, Seven Moons reminds me of fall because when we did a trip with them and it was in the fall and we went to Marfa, Texas.
It was not in the fall, it was in the summer.
Yeah, but it felt like fall while we were there.
You know what? At nighttime it did. You're right. Yeah, red wine always reminds us both of like fall and winter. So I think that we're going to transition over to that whenever it gets colder outside.
Over on TikTok,
excuse me,
Derek asked how my thumb was doing. So I'll just show you. I actually started taking out some of the stitches myself. I
don't like looking at it.
So this is what it looks like. Still kind of rough. For those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, I got my finger smashed in a garage door pulley system and a spring, and it instantly cut my finger wide open, and it broke it on the tip and shattered the bone into a couple of pieces.
Ugh. It's so gross. What?
Go ahead.
Well, someone asked how you're doing mentally from your accident.
It was it was rough that
Excuse
week.
me.
Yeah, this is, by the way, going to be short. Thomas is coughing again, and I'm not going to sit through this.
I'm like wheezing and my head hurts, and I don't know. I think I'm getting sick, but keep going.
So this will probably be a 30-minute Vino Vent tonight. But mentally, that first week was rough. Maybe the first week and a half was rough. In the last couple of days, have been feeling better about my thumb. I do think that I lost some function. I think I have the function to bend it. I'm pretty sure I still have that, but I don't have the function to like lift it to get that arch right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I lost that function, but I still have a thumb, and I still have some use or function. Mostly, I'd say it'll end up 90% functioning normal, but I lost some.
It's so scary. Couple things real quick. Alice, hi. Alice is on Instagram Live. She said
Alice.
hi. Yes, Alice.
Oh, hi.
Someone on here, Kenneth, wrote something really sweet, and he said that you saved me from a basically really dark time in his life a couple years ago. And so thank you. He said your content did. Tristan Silva over on YouTube said that he's watching on all 3 platforms.
Wow. How do you even do that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He said the quality is best on TikTok, but YouTube is earliest. Yeah, the PJ's phone is on TikTok right now, and I feel like the screen looks really well. That and Instagram.
Yeah, but TikTok is definitely, the camera for some reason is better.
It is better. Someone over on YouTube said, is the shirt PJ wearing still available in you guys' merchandise? It's sadly not. We don't sell clothes anymore on our blog, on our website.
We have talked about bringing back some of the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. It really depends on time. If we can get a little bit more time or hire someone.
And you know what? A couple of people have actually emailed us in the last couple months and have been like, I work for an apparel company, or like my family does, and I would be happy to help you guys with this. And that's something we would consider. It's always kind of scary whenever you hand off any part of your business to an outside source. Like, we're so used to doing everything ourselves. So I don't know. That'd be tricky. Someone on Instagram said, this is sweet. They said, I love your content and the way, like how you discuss all kinds of subjects. It's so good. I know we're kind of all over the place.
Bryce over on TikTok said, you guys make me so excited to be a husband and a dad one day. I love that. Thank you for sharing that.
That is great.
It is
so sweet.
It is an amazing time in our life. I feel like,
yeah,
we're always, I think, gonna eventually look back at this time in our life and think about like how good it was. And
I know. I agree. It's been kind of it's like been a lot the last maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I feel like we're in like the end of summer, and like the kids are feeling restless and we're kind of feeling restless. So we're really excited to get back on like a school schedule, kind of have more structure and routine. But I do think this is such a great time in our lives.
Bruce over on YouTube said, can you do a one-day pop-up shop for the sweaters? Possibly. I like that idea.
That would be so fun.
We would have to like get started on it now for fall.
Well, and we've also like in the future talked about maybe having some kind of like small store at the farm.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. There's a lot of questions coming in.
Steven over on TikTok said, you guys are the best. Visited Pigeon Forge, Tennessee for the first time and loved it.
Aw.
love from New York. So Pigeon Forge is maybe 2 hours, an hour and a half from where we live.
Yeah.
And it's also famously known for, it's the birthplace of Dolly Parton. And it is where her theme park, Dollywood, is.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a fun little area. Gatlinburg is a little bit, I don't know if it's north, but it's above Pigeon Forge. And it is a cute little town outside of Pigeon Forge.
It's so cute. Tristan said his holiday house because of Taylor Swift. It is.
Mm-hmm.
He said holiday house merch is the move. I don't think we do holiday house merch, but maybe some kind of Ocoee farm. So a couple Sopna said, when do the kids go back to school? They go back, I think, the second week of August. What is going on with that beautiful building downtown? 2 people asked about that. What are your plans for looking at that building?
You guys know me well enough to know that, like, I'd say that I need a break from projects, and like I'm not going to take on any more projects, but my brain is constantly just like seeing real estate and thinking about all of the things that I could do with it. I love it. I love it, but I don't know. We've wanted a building in our downtown for like a long time, and it seems like the downtown for years has been like let go, and businesses haven't really worked downtown, and parking was weird, and it seems like in the like last couple of years and the years that are about to be happening that they're revitalizing the downtown.
It's about to be that are about to be happening
in the future.
It does. It seems like there's a revitalization going on, and I feel like your uncle, he works for the city of Cleveland. He's always like talking about and showing you plans for like future downtown. Excuse me. Stephen asked a question. He said, is the wall behind our stove painted or is it a slab? It is painted. We actually painted our whole kitchen black. We don't have a backsplash, which is another story. Sopna can fill you in on that. Someone asked what on Instagram what our kids call us. So they call me Daddy.
And they call me Dad, Papa, Pappuccino, Pappuccino Alfredo. Pappuccino Alfredo, amigo, me.
Like truly, they call him all of that. Hi, Keith. Keith joined over on Instagram. Yeah. So that's what they call us. Michelle Smith said, I think the word you are looking for, PJ, is future.
Yeah.
And in the days that come, what did you say?
And in the days that follow the past of the future. Hey, David over on TikTok.
Hi, David. Derek said, I'd call you Daddy too, Thomas. See, I'm not very daddy. I feel like I'm not very daddyish, but it just happened to happen that way. Tristan said, what is your favorite Taylor Swift album?
Honestly, Midnights is up there.
Is so good.
Evermore and Folklore are up there.
Isn't that wild that like her best, usually like artists' best stuff is like in the beginning of their career. And I do feel like she is only getting better.
I do love the two new songs on what?
Midnights?
Speak Now.
I Can See You and which one? Timeless?
What's the other one?
Or Castles Crumbling?
Castles Crumbling.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What happened to your HGTV show? I loved it. So we did a pilot for HGTV back in 2017, and it didn't get picked up for a series. Recently, we did a home tour with them on their YouTube channel. That just aired last month, I think.
Yeah.
And we also did a DIY type video on their YouTube channel, HGTV Handmade, and you can go watch that on their YouTube channel. I don't know. I would love to continue partnering with HGTV on different things. Would love to partner with Magnolia.
I know we love them.
I think we're open to it, but we also are, I don't know.
Well, it's funny. We've like been associated with HGTV for the past 6 or 7 years in some way or another. We did like a pilot with them, and then we did a small web series, like one episode of a web series with them. Then we're doing a house tour, and like we're in contact with them. So I don't know. We've always had like that avenue open, and maybe now it's just not the right time, but we'd be open to it. Someone on TikTok asked something. First of all, someone on TikTok said, "Y'all look super good for your age." Like we're so old. I love it. Brian asked on TikTok, "Have you seen the other two? I think they poked fun at you boys."
They did.
We get this question like every live. It's funny.
We also got confirmation from the show writer
And creator
that they, in fact, pulled from. It's funny, like if you watch that show, they have a frame wall in their house, and it shows like pictures in it, and it's like poses that of photos that we've taken together.
Yeah.
And posted on Instagram. So they like recreated those photos in the same pose.
We need to make like a video all about it just so we can discuss it. But yeah, we talked to the writer and creator, Chris Kelly, and he let us know he was a supportive person of us and that it was all in good fun.
David asked how the new truck was. So thankful you were not badly injured. I'm obsessed with the new truck.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got the quote from the insurance company of like how much they're going to be giving me for the truck that got totaled. I was really happy with that number. So that was good. Also, I got the bill for the ER visit for the accident, the first time when the car accident, and it was like $20,000. Luckily, we don't have to pay that because the other party was at fault, but that is insane. I was not expecting a 20,000. When they told me over the phone, I was like, hold on, are you saying 1,800? And she was like, no, 18,000. And then there were two more bills that came through after that brought it up to like a little over 20,000. So
it's so sad. It's really sad and really horrific. Tristan said, "How often do people recognize you, and how is it meeting fans?"
I love meeting you guys. I feel like, what did we? Oh, when we went to our beach shack, there were two people introduced themselves while we were out of town, and I always love when you guys do that. A lot of times, what will happen is we'll get a message, and they'll be like, "I just saw you at so and so, and I didn't want to say hi, but." If you ever see us, don't hesitate to come say hi. It makes our day. We love meeting you guys. And actually, we met Matt and Bo through social media. They're our best friends.
They are. Someone asked why you're wearing a Yale shirt, PJ, when you went to the University of Tennessee.
Well, this actually says y'all.
I know.
It's a shirt that we used to sell back in the day.
It's so wild. Social media is so wild because obviously like you follow people at the time that you follow them. So some people like, I see on here like Sapna and Derek and Lane, like they've been with us since the beginning, but it's like we've had so many different lives on social media. It's like our lives when we sold, apparel and before the kids and when we bought a house, and I don't know. It's like, it's crazy how it works. I just have to point out, someone talked about turtlenecks, PJ, and I'm scrolling back up to find it. Hold on. Juan over on YouTube said, "Thomas, have you ever considered creating fashion content? I've always loved your personal style." And then Brendan said, "Juan, Thomas is a champion of the turtleneck." PJ does not like my turtlenecks, and I like love turtlenecks.
I don't know. I definitely, yeah. We have different style.
Yes.
And I like turtlenecks, I think. I don't know. But you like come a couple months, that'll be all that you wear.
Yes. Like come like November, December, January, it's like I put my turtleneck on and it's like I'm home. I just love turtlenecks.
Derek said that style comes from Thomas's mom. Yeah, your mom she wears
Aw.
turtlenecks.
She does, Derek. I know. I love growing up, like in the 90s. What?
Probably this said Diane Keaton core
Where are they on?
Instagram.
Let me see. Here's the thing. Matt and Bo know my style. They know that if it's cold out, I'm going to be in a turtleneck. I'm going to be in a cardigan. That's just how it goes. And they accept me for who I am.
Brendan said PJ sees turtlenecks as uncircumcised long sleeve shirts.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yes.
That's great. Jeff over on TikTok said, if you were to get a tattoo, what would it be and where?
If I were to get a tattoo,
yeah,
I don't know. I would not get a tattoo. Yeah.
You might. You really wouldn't ever?
No. Thomas, however, what about you? What would you get?
If I were to get a tattoo, I would, of course, get your name, like at least your initials, like right there, if I were to get one. And then I would get a quote from Tennessee Williams right here. And then I would probably get, basically, I have a few tattoos.
How many? 9?
I don't know. I tried counting that day. I forget. It's not like I have so many, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Macarena. 6, 7, 8. I think 8. Maybe I have 8 tattoos. Excuse me.
Derek said, handle with care should be PJ's to remind him to be careful with his body.
100%.
Yes.
Okay, over on YouTube. Hold on, I just lost it. Someone asked, I can't find it, but they were like, are your kids into Taylor Swift? Are you guys into anyone else? So yes, our kids are definitely into Taylor Swift. I've brought the story up before, but like years ago, we were around the campfire and our oldest son, Alan, was like, he was like, tell me a story. And I was like, okay. And I started reciting the words to Invisible String. And I was like, green is the color of the grass where I used to read at Centennial Park. And I used to think I'd meet some. And then he was like, Daddy, that's not a story. That's Taylor Swift. And I wasn't singing. I was literally just saying the words and he knew immediately. So they love Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Over
on TikTok, we have somebody from South Korea. Yeah,
I hear kids. Okay, a couple people are saying, show us your tattoos. Derek said Thomas has never done a tattoo reveal like he said he would. I feel like I have. Maybe I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think you have.
I'll show you the ones that are visible. So this is a quote by Tennessee Williams. It says, a prayer for the wild at heart kept in cages. This is a P and a J. Self-explanatory. This is the symbol for the Archangel Gabriel. I got it whenever our family dog died almost 10 years ago. And I have my brother's birthday in Roman numerals right here. I don't know if you can see it. I have a tattoo in Arabic on my back because my family's Lebanese on my mom's side. Yeah. Wait, why is everyone saying thank goodness? Thank you, PJ. Thank you.
Because I had to mute somebody on TikTok.
Does it say when you mute someone?
Well, no, they just kept they commented the same thing over and over and over again.
I know, but
I had.
How do they know that you did that?
Because I got up and I did something and it stopped.
I was like, that'd be terrible.
Don't you guys ever fight? Yes, we do fight.
Yes.
And because we work together, live together, raise kids together, and literally are always together, we fight probably once a day.
Well, of course. That's something I feel like we've been so vocal about since we started like posting on social media. It's like social media makes it seem like relationships and like everything is perfect. And like, no, our kids were literally screaming at each other, crying to literally all day. We argue whenever it is necessary. Like I like nothing, no matter what. And this is true for everyone online. Even if you don't have a following, it's like you only post the highlights. You only post, it's like a scrapbook. You only post the things that you want to remember. So it's like we hear footsteps upstairs. So yeah, we definitely fight. Our kids fight. We fight. We argue. We argue with our kids. We like, I mean, it's just how it goes. Hold on. One of our kids is up and they've been in bed for, at this point, an hour. So they should be asleep. Hi, everybody on Instagram. Probably has to use the restroom. Okay. Hi, Dale Lift Daniel over on TikTok. Yeah. So Kevin said, on TikTok said, understandable. Been with mine for 15 years now. That's the thing. Like, if you are in a long-term relationship, we've been together for 13 years. There's no way you wouldn't fight or argue. Like, that's how it goes with any relationship. I fight with my sister and my mom sometimes. And if you're friends with someone, you'll probably fight with your friends. There's no avoiding it.
Yeah. I will say that, so we've been together since 2010, and we did break up for like 4 months in 2014. But I feel like how we fight or get into arguments and discussions has drastically like improved over the years. Like the longer that we've been together, I feel like we've been able to navigate that a lot better. So if you are in a new relationship and it seems like you hate how you're fighting, just as long as you both are committed and like know that you want to work things through and like learn from your discussions every time that you do it, it is hard, but like you can definitely improve how those discussions go.
100%. So true. Yeah. I feel like things feel less like serious now.
Yeah.
Like the arguments, it's like you get over it in 10 minutes.
Yeah. And you just learn each other, and you're still going to fight or have arguments, but they get better and easier to deal with as long as you're both like trying to improve that.
Right. Someone on TikTok said, Thomas, are you planning on growing your hair out again, or do you get haircuts regularly? No, I don't. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I always cut it short. Well, PJ cut it last time. Hasn't been cut since he cut it on live. And then, yeah, I don't know.
Hi from the Canary Islands.
Sean Stapleton said, do you fight with your brother, Thomas? I don't fight with my brother, actually. I don't ever fight with Taylor.
Now your sister, you might.
Yeah, Sydney, we get into arguments sometimes. I saw someone on here. Hold on. Oh, Michelle, this is a sweet question. Michelle Smith said, is Alan sleeping all right now?
Yes, but we've had to make changes to his bedtime routine. So we started with letting him sleep with the lamp on, which didn't really help. And then we asked him, like, what do you need so that you feel like you can sleep through the night?
Yeah.
And he asked for Meryl, which is our dog. And so now he sleeps with the lamp on and has Meryl in his room. And his brother is also in his room, but that didn't help at all.
Yeah.
And the last week has been much better. Tonight, there's only been like a few nights that he hasn't gotten up at least once. But so far tonight, he has not gotten up. But it's helping. But eventually, I'd like to get him to where he can sleep without a lamp and without the doggy. Over on TikTok, somebody asked why we broke up. So 4 years into our relationship, I feel like we were both at different places in life. Thomas is 5 years younger than I am. So how old were you in 2014?
23.
So we broke up in 2014. Thomas was 23. I was 28.
28, almost 30.
and we were both on this like not seeing eye to eye, and we were arguing all the time.
Mhm.
And I think I was his first serious boyfriend, and I think he needed to have like time away from me, and ultimately I think I also needed to have time away from him. So it worked out.
I know there's nothing like breaking up to realize what you had and come back together.
Yes. So there was a lot of uncertainty in that time.
I know. There was, but we worked it out. Someone said, who says sorry first? Basically, me.
I don't agree with that. I think usually it's me.
No, it's definitely me.
No, because you're stubborn and like you won't fight. Usually what will happen is I will come in and like say I'm sorry and like want to make up, and you won't be ready.
Yeah, that's true.
Who is older? Over on TikTok, Kyle. I am 5 years older.
Okay, there's so many questions coming in. Okay. Alex on YouTube said, y'all still have the goats? Since moving to Florida, I haven't gotten the chance to see y'all for so long.
Aww.
Well, hi, Alex.
We don't have goats, but we do have like 45 sheep, 4 pigs, potbelly pigs, 8 geese or 9 geese, 24 chickens, 4 guineas, 2 ducks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dogs. And they're spread between our house in town and our farmhouse that is in the process of getting renovated. And so close. The siding will be finished this week, and then we met with someone that's going to do the paint for the house. They're going to start in like a week or 2, and we have the flooring going in. I just like so excited.
It's such an exciting time to be holiday house right now.
We have been renovating this house for 3 years.
Real quick, someone over on TikTok said, how is sis doing? I've always wanted to know how her relationship is with her brothers. No, that's a sweet question.
It's evolving.
Yeah.
I feel like she's finally old enough to where they can all 3 play together and like understand each other and like be interested in the same type of things. But it was cute. Today they spent like 4 hours making forts. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Making forts in the front living room that we have. And there'd be times where they were fighting and screaming and crying. And then there'd be times where they'd run in and be like, we're sharing. And then lunch happened and they both wanted the same thing. But they were like, let's just share it. Let's just put it in 2 bowls. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're her best friends because she's around them 24/7, but they definitely like to argue.
This will be the first. So they start school in about 2 weeks now, a week and a half.
Yeah.
And it's the first time that they'll be on the same school schedule. So they'll be going from, I think, like 8:30 to 3:30. And so Ariana will be in kindergarten. Zachariah will be in 1st grade. And then Alan's going to be in 3rd grade. But they'll all get to see each other at school, which is cute. And yeah, so that's cute. I do want to share, like, this is just a real feeling that I had. So we posted a post on TikTok recently that we don't post a whole lot on social media with the kids. We try to limit it as much as possible, but they are a part of our life in a big way. So it's kind of hard to hide that in all cases. But we posted a sponsored post on, and I know that's the reason why this happened, but so we did a sponsored post on TikTok about surprising the kids with bikes. And I know that because it was sponsored, I think they probably put money behind it to like
to boost
it so that it got more views. And anytime that happens with us as like a gay couple, we get so much like homophobic gay slurs and like just mean things. And so I think we posted that video to Instagram and TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Instagram may have had like 1 or 2 comments, but TikTok, for some reason, I guess it got pushed to the wrong people and got like blown up with so much negativity and like just hate speech. And it's probably the first time that that's happened in a long time. We've had things in the past that stuff like that has happened to, but never, it's been a while since that has happened. And I'm good. Like when people were making fun of me or Thomas, like I've learned to just like not even pay attention to it. And like, I'm okay. But they were coming for the kids and like talking, saying negative things about the kids. And that's the first, and it was in relation to like, oh, see how they're rubbing off on their kids, poor kids, they need a mom or some like in that kind of like context. But I don't know. That was the first time in a long time that I felt really upset about the negativity. I think it was just because of the fact that I didn't think that people were low enough to come for a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old or a 6 or 7 or 8-year-old. Like, who does that? To me, that's the most insane thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's one I understand. Like, I've gotten on like an app and have like seen an ad that is being pushed multiple times. I'm like, oh, this is so annoying. I've seen this like 100 times. But to actually like take time out of your day to comment something negatively about someone's kids, about how they think you're negatively impacting your kids, that really just stuck with me. And I was so angry. The brand saw all of the negative comments coming in and like they said, if you want to turn comments off, that's fine. So we ended up doing that. But it really like pissed me off so bad. But I think sometimes I feel like we live in a bubble because we do live in the South, which typically has like homophobia all the time. But I think because we are homebodies and we're home a lot and that we surround ourselves with like positive people, we don't come into contact with that a lot. And then seeing that post and seeing like what people said about it or said about us and our family really like showed me where we are in the world. And it's not as good as what I thought it was. Like I thought things were better and it's definitely not. But
I think that there will always be homophobia in the world, no matter how good it gets and how many laws are passed and how many rights we get. I feel like there's always going to be homophobia. A lot of people on YouTube are saying TikTok also kind of sucks. Yeah, the audience on TikTok is so toxic, but I feel like that's on every platform.
Yeah,
you'll find that in every corner of every platform.
Yeah, there was a period where like YouTube had a moment where we were getting, and like I feel like Instagram has its moments. Facebook definitely had its moments, but
Facebook still does.
Actually, yeah, the time before was on Facebook. That happened on Facebook. But I think it just, I mean, it really does. It seems to happen when we have a post that is either getting had a moment and it's like getting a lot of people seeing it, or if it's a sponsored post that they put money behind and it's like pushing it to people that typically may not have seen that type of content. But yeah.
So a couple people asked about the Tyler Childers music video and if we've seen it, and someone said, have y'all seen the comments about the video? You actually watched it today.
That was actually I kept seeing like women on Facebook being like, before you cancel or before you burn your tickets, hook somebody up, like hook me up with the tickets. And
why?
Because I don't want to spoil it. So
Oh,
if
okay.
you haven't seen it, close your ears. But it's basically it's a country music video, and it has the plot of it is like a gay two like guys in a relationship.
Okay.
And it is sad. You'll tear up if you watch it. But
Did you tear up?
mhm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's good, but it's because it's country music and it is a gay couple. What does PJ stand for? PJ stands for Paul Jasper.
Oh, Michelle said, is that the video with Colton Haynes?
It is, yeah. Colton Haynes is the one
What's
of the
the
guys.
name of the song?
I'm not sure. If
So
you type in Tyler Child's music video, it'll pop up though. How long have you guys been
together/married? We've been together for 13 years. We've been married for 8, which is crazy to say. So it's someone asked if Paul Jasper, Edwin asked if Paul Jasper is a hyphenated name, and it's not. It's just 2 separate names. He has 2 middle names. Paul Jasper is actually, those are 2 of his middle names. What's his first name? In Your Love by Tyler Tyler. In Your Love, yeah. Someone said just stay off social media and that'll fix your problems on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I really enjoy social media for the most part.
For sure.
But I think my biggest surprise, I don't really get upset when people come for us, but when they come for our kids, that was a different feeling. It was the first time that's happened yet. And I didn't like it.
Someone on TikTok said y'all look the same since y'all started YouTube. How? I do not think that we look the same. Specifically me. I don't think I look the same. I look at videos of me from back then and I'm like, you were a baby. Like I was a baby.
Yeah, but you were a baby.
I was like 20, hold on, 24, 25. Yeah, crazy. So Will Grant said, did you guys like Barbie? Yes, we saw Barbie yesterday with Matt and Bo.
It was surprisingly really good. Like
surprisingly,
because I was when the promo first came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening.
Looks so good.
And then all the hype behind it, I got turned off to the movie. I was like, actually, I don't think I want to go see this. Like I was reading like what Southern Christian people were saying in this area, and that was annoying to me, of like all these people talking negatively about the movie. That didn't turn me off. That made me probably want to go watch it more, but it was still annoying. And I think the hype just like, I was like, I'll just wait and watch it when it comes
like
out.
Something that big couldn't possibly be good.
I don't
like
know,
the hype, because there was a lot of hype around The Dark Knight, and that was a great movie too.
But surprisingly, I actually told Thomas I didn't want to go, and then
I had to talk him into it.
But then I went, and I'm glad that I did. It was really good. I really liked it. For all of you gays, like you'll for sure love it.
Yes.
But women are going to love it. Women should love it.
Yeah, it was so good. Margot Robbie was amazing.
I could see how if you're a straight white male that you might not like it.
Definitely not your type of movie, but it should be. You should watch it. I feel like that should be required viewing for straight men.
Yeah, but I loved it.
Yeah, I did too.
And the Billie Eilish song at the end was really good.
Yeah, I like that song a lot. Derek is explaining why we look the same on YouTube, and he said it's creams and Botox and a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
And Sapna said the Fountain of Youth is located at Ocoee Farm.
Yeah, we do use Botox in our foreheads.
Yes.
And I will
I feel like
concede.
mine didn't work though. I mean, it didn't. It's not still there, is what I mean. How long does Botox last?
I don't know. I think it depends on the person and your like metabolism and yeah, like I can fully bend all my crevices, so I need a touch up.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It did work when I got it, but I think it's been, gosh, 3 or 4 months now.
Usually, I think 6 months is kind of like the goal, but it
Mm.
doesn't always. How old are you guys? So I'm 37 or 38. How old am I? 30.
No, you're 37.
I am 37.
I'm 32. Someone on YouTube said, Thomas, has anyone ever told you you look like Adam Lambert? No one has ever told me that. That's the first time I've gotten that. I used to get James Franco and John Mayer.
Alex asked how my hair was doing. So throughout my life, actually, I don't remember doing it when I was younger, but I remember in my early 20s, I would have like periods where I would like play with my hair. And then like, if I ever got like one strand in my fingertips, I would pull it. And during the pandemic, I was in a really dark place and I pulled like this much of my hair out. Actually, recently I started pulling again, and not too bad, but I always pull from this side with my thumb and my pointer, and my thumb got injured, so that kind of put a stop to that. But overall, I'm pretty good. The what that is called trichotillomania.
Yeah.
So if you suffer from that, that's what it's called. Yeah, I think that mine kind of relates to like stressful moments. If I feel stressed, I kind of start. It always starts with just like playing. I play with my hair all the time, but if I ever just get that one hair, then that hair is gone. But overall, I've been a lot better.
Yeah, you have. I've noticed it.
And this is really going to help because like I won't be able to do it for a while now.
Thank goodness. There's some good that came from the thumb. Not a lot, but by the way, real quick, the reason I got this is because Alex Hansen over on YouTube said, you guys still have the blankets that I made you? And we do, and we still use them all the time. This is like one of the kids' favorite blankets, and it stays in our living room.
Yeah, the other one is in the front room. They were using it to make a fort earlier.
Yeah, so we use them every day, even though it is, like we said, 95 degrees outside. We still cuddle up with these every day. Okay, so what else?
Oh, let's do this for a minute. This I had one glass of wine and I'm like already feeling it. We need like show recommendations. So what would be some good shows? We just finished The Crowded Room and loved it. It was so good. I'd love something like that.
So you like kind of like a gritty drama. Same.
Yeah.
So Bailey said Outlander is so good. So yes, we are watching Outlander. Everything on Apple TV is great. Yes, JJ over on TikTok. Yes, it is. I've been saying this forever.
Glamorous on Netflix.
I said that I wanted to watch that.
What is that
with
one?
Kim Cattrall and it's like, I don't know. It's supposed to be funny.
Apple TV Plus Platonic. What's that?
Platonic. Yes, that's the one with Rose Byrne, right? And Seth Rogen. Someone said hi, Ken's. Heartstopper season 2 is out on Thursday. Thank God. Okay. Wait, hold on. What episode? Glamorous. Okay. A Small Light. Is that what you're reading?
Mm-hmm.
On Disney Plus. Yeah, I think it's a Discovery original, right? Okay, so Brandon said The Bear on Hulu. Listen, we started The Bear after hearing so much hype.
I could probably do that tonight.
Could you?
It was very dramatic and like stressful for me, but we only watched 2 episodes. So maybe, does it ever get to where you're not so stressed when you're watching it?
I think that some of the stressful situations feel forced to me and they come off as unbelievable, but yeah.
Sick with the Bear.
Okay.
The Bear was so aggressive, JJ on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, they yell a lot on the bear. I know. I'm waiting to see what the big deal is because to me it just feels like every other show. But it's nominated for so many Emmys. Everyone was talking about season 1, how great it was. And I don't know. I'm just wondering. It's an okay show so far, but we're on like episode 4,
Yeah.
and I'm like, when does it get like, can't turn this off? Good, because right now I could turn it off. We have been watching Loot on Apple TV Plus. That's really good.
So I started out liking that show, but I've lost interest in it.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
You can finish it without me. We both literally fell asleep watching it last night.
Because I was sick.
Okay.
You were done with that show? You don't want to see how it ends? Oh, breaking news. You guys heard it here first. Someone asked over on TikTok if the bear was the one with the guy from Shameless.
There's Dixie.
Stop.
On YouTube. Hey, Dixie, how are the animals?
Is that really her? Are you sure it's her? That's her name?
I'm pretty sure that's
Dixie Lee-ish? Dixie Eilish? I don't know.
Her, Dixie Lee Gilreath. Dixie, is that you? Yes or no?
So Lane, yes. I really want to see Red, White, and Royal Blue also. That's that new gay. It was a book, and it's being adapted to a movie. I do feel betrayed, Brett and Nathan. They're like, Thomas is so betrayed.
You got that on
Leo. That's betrayal. I know. I can't. Okay, so Nate said, "What about The Summer I Turned Pretty?" Is that a good show?
Is it? Yeah, I've heard about it.
Amazon, right? We need to start the other two. We do need to start that.
Yeah.
Everyone, I mean, it's so funny. Someone said, have you done a video on how you both met? We have done that on YouTube. You can just search our channel for it.
Okay, so we've been on YouTube since 2015. So we're getting close to 10 years. Like, should we redo those videos and like update them?
That'd be fun.
Yeah, like a sit down. We used to do a lot of like sit down Q&A type videos on YouTube, but maybe we need to update all those.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Did PJ used to model? Not really. There was a period of my life when I was 19 or 20 where I had like a dream of either moving to New York or LA. And I did do a little bit of things on in New York, but it was like for like this competition thing. And I had a few callbacks, but nothing ever panned out. You can Google it if you want to see those photos. Somebody actually on either YouTube or Instagram said that, or it was on YouTube. They said those photos are PJ's New York modeling photos are still out there.
I've posted about them so many times.
Yeah.
Someone asked about our paint colors. So the black color is.
It is called Tricorn Black.
Yeah. And then our cabinets are White Dove. Right? By Benjamin Moore.
What?
Our cabinets are White Dove?
Yes. It was not catalog. The only catalog work that I've done is with Thomas. I think the biggest like modeling thing I would consider is like in our recent career of like social media, and we did a partnership with Abercrombie, and they did I was on their website, but it wasn't like when you went to the website, if you scrolled down, it was on that.
It was like the front page. Well, we also did one with Ralph Lauren where we were on their app, which is really cool. Ralph Lauren is like my favorite. I love everything. I love all of Ralph Lauren's clothes. I love their whole aesthetic. And we were on their app. I think we were on their app twice. We were last year.
Yeah, I do love their clothes.
Will said Ralph Lauren is so classic. It really is. I love Ralph Lauren. Well, guys, okay, we're coming to the end of Vino Vent for tonight.
Well, we said we were doing 30 minutes, but it turned into an hour.
No.
Thank you guys so much for joining. We are like committing to doing like short vlogs for YouTube. So we posted one last Sunday and we posted one today. We're going to do some vlogging this week so that we can post next Sunday, and then we'll do our Vino Vent next week. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram stories and potentially TikTok stories. We tend to be mostly on Instagram these days,
Yes.
but we're trying to branch out. So thank you guys for joining tonight. We love you guys and have a good week, and we will see you next week.
Goodbye, everybody.